and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be one that is going to kind of compensate for the fact that I decided not to do monthly favorites every single month. So I'm going to do monthly favorites every other month, and in the months where I'm not going to do a monthly favorite, I'm going to do a video called Two Loves, Mehs, and Hates. So yeah, let's get started. It's going to be a series that is going to start today, so let's do it. The first two items that I absolutely love were these kind of four items because I'm cheating. The first one is actually MAC's Soft Ochre Pro Long Wear Paint Pot, and I love it. I really do. Not only does it work as a fantastic base that is going to prevent and prolong your eyeshadow from creasing or fading, but it's also amazing because it cancels out any discoloration on my eyelid, which is a fantastic thing that I love about this. The thing that I used to love about the Smashbox what was it called, Photo Finish Lid Primer, was that it did have a color and it actually did cancel out a lot of the discoloration on my lid, but it didn't make my eyeshadows last as long as this thing does. I absolutely love it. It's very easy to apply and it just works like a charm. Seriously, I am in love with this thing. The other three products that I've been loving are the Makiage Mineral Lip Pencils. These lip pencils are just my favorite because they're so comfortable on the lips. They're not sticky. They're very easy to apply, so they're very creamy, and you can actually wear them as a lipstick and as a lip liner as well. They're just amazing. I have three colors right here, but I have like another 3 or 4 ones in my makeup collection because I love them this much. Pretty much that's the only thing that I can say about them. I have the shade Berries, which is just like my favorite lip liner of all time because it's just an amazing one to use underneath my favorite MAC lipstick, which is MAC Viva Glam 3. And then I have the shade Burgundy, I think. Yes, Burgundy, which is actually more red than burgundy, but it's just really beautiful nonetheless. And also I have the shade Wine, which is kind of a more purpley red, and more kind of, yeah, a sort of a wine color as the name suggests. So I really love them. Moving on from the loves to the mehs. They're basically products that I don't love as much, or that I have a love-hate relationship with. The product that I don't like as much and that I was massively disappointed by is Chanel Rouge Allure Velvet lipsticks in general. I swatched a few and I only picked up one because my problem with it is that the color is beautiful, but it's not long lasting, and throughout the wear time of it makes me feel like my lips are constantly being dried out, and they are constantly, you know, just drying, and I feel like I need to reapply this every 5 seconds. No, I'm exaggerating. Every like an hour or you know, half an hour to an hour, because I just feel like it's the only thing that makes my lips stop feeling so dry. So the shade I have is called Allure in the shade number 45, or Allure, I think. Allure or Allure or whatever. It's such a beautiful movie purple shade. It's amazing. It's so beautiful, but it doesn't feel as beautiful on the lips. I don't think, at least. But I'm glad I have it nonetheless because it makes me feel fancy. Just, you know, the packaging. I love the click, even though it's not the most beautiful packaging in the world, but it's still kind of nice. Next, we have Makiage Eyeshadows, and the reason why I mentioned them, even though I use them a lot, is that I find that the shades are kind of a hit or miss. They're not extremely consistent. I have a kind of pretty much full palette right here. This side is completely full, and then this side is just, you know, lacking just one single, you know, kind of hole or whatever. And then I have 2 single ones. I really like them, but I don't love them because they are inconsistent in quality. Some are more pigmented than others, some are more, you know, creamy than others, some are more powdery, some have a lot of fallout, some don't. The fact that they are inconsistent makes me have a love-hate relationship with these, which puts them in the meh category. And the next thing that we are going to talk about are the complete and utter hates of the past month or so. The first one is a Maybelline lipstick, and I'm not hating this because of the formula. I haven't tried the formula, to be honest, but here's why I hate it. It stinks. It smells so bad, so bad that I literally cannot wear it. Oh my god. It's worse than developed ones by YSL. It's worse. It smells like a bottle of vanilla extract, and I hate the way that thing smells so much. But if you like the way that thing smells, then you probably won't hate this as much as I do. But I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It stinks. It stinks. Oh my god. Yeah, I sound very dramatic, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Next, we have a product that I hate because of the ridiculous hype that was around it. And I'm talking about sleek blushes. You know how much I have? I have 12 colors, 6 individuals and 2 trios. And that's crazy because I don't love them. And the reason why I don't love them is because they're powdery, they're hard to blend, they're not as elegant as something like Tom Ford blushes. But if we're comparing price tags, then I don't think that we should compare, but I'm still gonna compare them because is it too much to ask for a drugstore blush that feels as luxurious as a high-end blush? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't want it to be kind of a dream to dream about a great blush, because they should be available for everyone, even if it was as cheap as £1 or $1 or as expensive as 100 billion bajillion dollars. I think that quality should not be about the price tag, because these things are so powdery. The matter they are, the worse I feel. It's like the matte ones I just hate. The ones that have a slight bit of shimmer to them are okay. The ones that are extremely shimmery, like, what is it, this thing called rose gold, that one is terrible in my opinion. So I don't love them. I don't love them. I hate them. I kind of hate the fact that there was a lot of hype around them, and the fact that I purchased like a dozen of them, yet I don't like them at all. I don't gravitate towards them. I don't reach for them because every time I try to use them, I find that I'm blending for too long, and that the color just ends up looking a little bit patchy, not as even, and I find that these were a bit of a waste of money. I am glad that I tried them. I don't think I will be reaching for them as much as I do for my higher end blushes, so that's a shame. That's just such a shame. And this concludes the first episode, or the first, part of this series that you loves, meh, and hates. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're not kind of missing a favorites video from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one, which, by the way, next month will be a favorites video if you're curious to know. So yeah. Anyway, thank you again. Don't forget to leave me comments down below of some product that you've been loving, kind of on the fence about, and hating. And yes, see you in the next one, which will be a cream contouring and highlighting video. So get excited for that. Bye.